Right, in the ATP. And man, it gets dark fast. Step away from the computer for 20 minutes. And, wow, it goes from sundown to pitch black outside. Probably should have shut my mouse off for a little bit. Well, there's a birder anomaly in the water. Really? Kind of interesting how water physics works. It appears on the surface, and then everything just kind of falls down. Like it's in nothing. Right, so what am I looking for? Vices. Vices. And now I have to find the quest that mentions it. Just kind of shaking up a can here before I open it. So I think it's in the ATP, right? And that's in some unknown corner of the map, so hooray! Fun. Get to search the entire map for an area that looks like that. And at nighttime, no less. Well, it should be a bit easier, simply because the ATP is a lot more open, a lot clearer, and a lot cleaner than the Forgotten Forest. So, you know, finding geographical things like that, not quite as hard as, you know, trying to find a stump in a really overgrown forest full of foliage that's hard to see through. I think it may be... No, I think Kalinen's camp is over this way. And we've got some zombifieds over this way. Or just regular zombies and a pseudo-giant. Would have been such a good shot, too. Nice triple tap to the forehead. Gotta love that hit power on this thing. Don't exactly expect pseudo-giants to fly back like that. Right, so what's this place look like? Couple boxes on the ground. Can't really make out many more details than that, even if I get ridiculously close to the screen. And, you know, say, Here's a nice little shack. Shame you can't close the door on it. Considered sleeping through the night in there, but I don't really feel like dealing with a blowout. So I'm not sure if that's, you know, considered a safe area, if I'd have to run under the tarp at Kalinen's camp. You know, to be able to be safe. Stop getting her from jumps, marked one. Come on. Okay, let's just search the rest of the map. Maybe there's something like that over this way. That little pond over here, a smaller one than the one with the truck that had the shotgun in it, might have something like that. I don't know for sure. It just seems kind of familiar. Ah, texture popping! And more Bures. Shit, if I'm gonna use AP, I may as well try to use this. AN-94 standard does seem to do a lot more damage than a Gulag. Of course, I didn't fire any AP rounds from the Gulag, so can't really be entirely certain. Okay, no, it's just a very rectangular miniature swamp. Nothing like this at all. Okay, just gotta... Well, to state the obvious, just kinda gotta run around the entire map, try to find this one area that looks like this, that has... It looks like a barrel in a box next to each other by some trees. The density of the trees... yeah, studying it a little bit more, it has to be somewhere near this area. This is where the forestry is most dense. So let's run in the other direction, obviously. Want to start on the fringes of that area. What would be considered the fringes, at least. Stay away from the crash to desktop anomaly. It's the most dangerous one of all. You know, if I had better internet connection, I might actually be able to just stream, you know, these things. Just upload the stream directly to YouTube, that sort of thing. Yeah, so that causes damage in that wide a radius. Okay. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but okay. Really doesn't. Okay, all the way back here. Yeah, find a vise for screw. Yes. That does confirm that it is in this map. God, once again, I really gotta praise that. Really like that feature. Just popping up the quests that are active in that current level. Seems to be slightly bugged in that it doesn't always pop up every single quest that's active, but it's useless regardless. And yeah, man, this is definitely what I would say is... Oh wow, I haven't even killed the Bures yet. Not sure what it is, but I'm feeling compelled to say more positive things in this session. do like this level. It's certainly one that could use a fair bit more polish. You know, the edges of the level definitely need more polish to make it not look so obvious that it's the edge of the level. And it certainly needs a lot of texture fixing, both, well, texture and model combined, fixing both in the swamp with the trucks in it, particularly the ground textures, and the road texture that goes through it. Of course, this could use a little fixing as well, because the lighting is kind of clipping through the building. And of course, there's nothing in here. But those do look like fairly customized models. So, who knows? Overall, it's... Whoa! Yeah, I've kind of forgot about these guys. Well, not really forgot so much as didn't expect them to be right here. Okay, that's quite enough out of you. Alright, come on. Let's take cover next to an anomaly. Obviously, only the best of ideas. God, look how good this gun is. A simple 6 rounds, 3 bursts. And bam, Bureau dead. No problem. Not even the Gulag can pull that off. Though again, I haven't really tested that with the AP ammo against these targets. No, I gotta... What am I looking for again? Near the forest. Bunch of junk on the ground. Laid out next to each other. That looks like it. That looks very similar, at least. May have just hit a stroke of luck. Yes. Luck. You bastards. Come on, load this thing, man. Let me sprint, mocked one. Move. A little bit hard to use the sights for the grenade launcher when you're running a scope on it. And this is really quite easy, surprisingly. Man, as far as AMK style assholishness on the developer's part goes, this is really quite tame, believe it or not. Now see, if Secret Trails 2 had done this instead of what it did do, might still be playing it. Well, no, that's not entirely true. If that was the case, then I would probably be done with it by this point. But I suppose that's really the difference, you know, I'd have stopped playing that game, that mod, for reasons of having completed it, rather than for reasons of, you know, it being terrible. Man, getting teleported in the middle of 6 pseudo-giants. That wasn't what I meant to drop. Not as bad as one would expect. A lot of backpedaling, a lot of explosions. May have actually gone a little bit faster if I had just used the bullets. Just checking my phone. So, Vice found. Reason to be here? Done. There's the map messing up again. Let's take this odd transition to the warehouses. Obviously, there's a teleport in the house. And you know, it's one of those transitions that doesn't make sense, but would be a lot better if, you know, they simply put a teleport anomaly visual in front of it. You know, the blue swirl thing. Ah, what the hell, nighttime's fun. Just hop into the transition and head to the army warehouses. You know, it's too bad they didn't set more of these TVs as items you could pick up, because apparently there's a quest that requires the, oh no, it's at the top of the building, that requires a TV, and the only TV you can pick up that I know of is the one that's next to Akeem at the start of the game, and hey, guess what? This tractor works. Yeah, hey, guess what? It's very easy to have no access to that, to that TV. You know why? Because players are very likely to pick it up and sell it to Akeem, because he's right there, and guess what? Quest broken. And I suppose that's why these people are making mods for S.T.A.L.K.E.R, and then promptly disappearing, or just kind of sticking to their small circle of Russian S.T.A.L.K.E.R mod community, and not getting into more professional areas of game design. Why am I here? Why is this transition taking me to the top of this tower? Oh my god, that was perfectly timed. I also swear the Islam said, you know, some variation of S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Like S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Come on already. Oh, beer. Did I kill the beer? Sweet. Right in the middle of his attack, too. Kill the beer. This is your mother's cry. Kill the beer. Get out of crouch mode. Wait, where did my... don't tell me something got cobblestoned. Do not tell me something got cobblestoned. I'm missing something. The mama's beads. Of course, right after it didn't do what it normally does, it does what it normally does. It just took the mama's beads that was on my belt and put it in the stash instead of the one that's sitting in the inventory unused. God damn it. Let's live a little dangerously. You know, it's strange how this stuff always works out. You go in recklessly like a maniac and everything works just fine. You try to be slow, tactical, careful, very cerebral with your approach, and then boom, dead, boom, dead. And then you get frustrated and you start playing angrily rather than tactically, and everything just kind of explodes from there. Invisible wall, no! Then the transition to the Dead City. Though with Clear Sky Red Forest offered, they might lead there instead. Really nice to have, you know, I know it's in the ATP as well, but it's really nice to have these lights actually working. You know, it makes sense. The only downside I see is the beam is red. Why is the beam red? But man, that looks amazing. See, this is what I was talking about earlier. Like, probably at this point, very many videos earlier. The lighting in Stalker looks amazing when it's dynamic. Except on the world models, or I keep mixing that up. Except on the view models, because there's no self-shading whatsoever on the view models. Let's try to get a decent angle here. Now, there doesn't seem to be any self-shading or self-shadowing on the world models either. Damn. Why am I doing it, trying to do it like this? This is stupid. I have my mystical tools of awesome to help if I, you know, use them correctly. Alright, so there's no self-shading, as in the model does not cast lighting on itself. But with a weapon in hand, it does properly cast a shadow from the body to the hand, or to the weapon. And based on what I saw in SGM, this kind of persists throughout all the games, even with updates made to the engine, which is a bit unfortunate. Then again, DirectX 11 in Call of Pripyat is supposed to apparently be very buggy. So maybe that may have some effect on it. And I haven't really done any serious testing of a clear sky with ultimate graphics settings, which I think this computer is finally 100% capable of using. I think I made him angry. I don't give a shit when he's angry. Oh no, he just went back to where he sits. Stupid bloodsucker. Alright, you're the really strong one. Stronger type, but you didn't drop the... what's it called? Believe it or not, I think these guys are actually even more terrifying when you're looking at them through a scope. I think I'm going to take the scope off of this, because, I mean, really, the only time I ever really use these SIG is in close quarters. And you know, in close quarters, scope really is not that useful. Hey friends, thanks for the help. Well, at least you seem to care about the fact that a bloodsucker was nearby. Rank at 2500. I am awesome. Reputation excellent, as I expected. And strangely... I've just noticed this. The reverb effects do not seem to have been enabled. And I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I used a non-standard transition point, but I'm just not... There's no reverb. There we go, another artifact to not ever be used. Well, I guess I'm going to a safe point. Interesting though, White Knight seems to mostly cancel out the lighting effect. He just turns green when, you know, it's otherwise pitch black. I wonder what exactly I did to free up that much space. I didn't think I had that much free that picking up the vise would give me not that much encumbrance. AK-108. Not too bad, not too bad. Of course, I want to blow stuff up more. Freedom Faction. Do I have that one? I do not. I also appear to not have really any money whatsoever. So let's fix that. Keep one of those in case I run into a something. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. So what is the only safe part? Upstairs? Or in here? Internal communications. None. Good job, Freedom. Oh, hey, I never noticed this image being here as well. Yeah. I don't have any money. Ooh, forgot entirely about having pseudo-giant hands. And these. That will slightly help. Very slightly. Still not enough to buy the flash drive. Maybe completing some side quests will assist. Okay, so... Screw! You're not here. Let's go to Chef. Ooh, Chef should have something for me. Though he is in a different area. Somewhat brighter one. Opa! Very nice, very nice. Apparently not worth very much, according to that, but... so that's how you get the second RG6. And a better one at that. Alright, let's see if Screw's back. Need to turn in this vise and hopefully get a decent reward for it. What the hell is up with this? I was hoping this wouldn't be the case with this one as well, but this is really bad. Why would the Bulldog launcher be moved around like this? Just awful. Just, follow the sidewalk. Alright, there he is. Okay, so that means Lukash's quest is half done. Great. No, really great. That actually is a pretty good thing, but at the same time, I was kind of hoping for something a little more immediately useful. Looky drooky, shut up. Right, then let's do something about my inventory. Let's put the SIG away. Mainly because, I don't know, am I gonna stick with that idea? I'm not sure. The only thing I'm thinking is it's very loud and I want something a little quieter. Plus, I mean, should I keep this? No. I think I'm going to... I mean, well, hell, I'll sell this too. I can get it for 10 bottles of vodka. I need to make money if I'm to survive in the zone. And since hostile NPCs don't seem to like spawning very reliably, you know, it's kind of harder to get that money. So of course I'm gonna collect this and go pretty well against what I've been trying to work for. Yeah. Because I mean, I'm at exoskeleton point. So I don't really need the Scat 9. Because the only thing that Scat 9's better at is the burn. And maybe it's better at... oh, I should have fixed that up before selling it. I would have gotten a lot more money. Oh well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Trade in any goods. Let's see if I can get some ammunition. Alright, phone just lit up. That's fine. And once again, I just show that I'm really not used to using a headset because I once again did something that doubtlessly made a lot of noise on it. Artifact slime. All the slimes are away. Crystal thorn. Okay, it's certainly something I'd like. Crystal thorn for, you know, PKM. Atelier yourself, buddy. There's nothing here. I think I'm just gonna sell this suit, because I don't see any real use for it.